Have you ever had a teacher that you didn't like? Yeah, there's a lot of them who's saying yes in here. Or is there a teacher that didn't like you? I think that's more than the one I got the first question on. Well, I actually had both, and they happen to be the same person. See, that teacher didn't like me because I slept in her class. And I told her I slept in her class because I thought she was boring. All right? So, she came and pulled me into her office one day, and she said, now, if you don't get an A on your final presentation, you're going to fail my class and you're not going to graduate. I'm like, oh crap. All right, so the presentation was on a theory. I had to choose a theory, and then I had to prove that theory. So I walk on my final day of class for my presentation, and I said, Professor, do you see these 3 pieces of rope? They're all the same length. She said, you're crazy, you just failed my class, and laughed in my face. Not very pleasant. You can see why I didn't like the professor. But I said, I haven't even started. Just watch. If you take the short piece of rope to the top like this, the medium piece of rope to the top like this, the long piece of rope to the top like this, suspense. You could all say that they're all the same length by their ends. Dead silence then, dead silence now. But I said, Professor, nothing happens until you start to tug on the rope like this. That they become the same length. And I showed the professor that I had 1 piece of rope, I had 2 pieces of rope, and I had 3 pieces of rope. All the same length. And guess what? The professor said, you are cheating, you fail anyway. And I said, no, professor, because I always start with the short piece of rope first, the medium piece of rope second, and the long piece of rope last. In your face and the class, and I never had to deal with the professor again. Thank you very much.